Space, a place of silence, darkness, and extremes. No air to breathe, no pressure to protect you. Temperatures that swing from burning heat to freezing cold. For humans, even a few seconds in space without protection would be fatal. But what if I told you that some animals can survive these conditions? Creatures so resilient, so perfectly adapted that they can endure the impossible. Today, we explore the animals that can survive in space and the science behind their extraordinary abilities. Before we meet these incredible survivors, we need to understand what makes space so hostile. First, there is the vacuum, an environment with almost no pressure. Without pressure, liquids can evaporate quickly and gases expand. Second, there are extreme temperatures. In direct sunlight, temperatures can become extremely hot. In shadow, they can drop to freezing levels. Then there is radiation. Without Earth's protective atmosphere, living organisms are exposed to powerful cosmic rays. And finally, there is the lack of oxygen. For most animals, this alone makes survival impossible. These conditions make space one of the most challenging environments imaginable. And yet, some life forms have found ways to endure. Among all known animals, one stands out above the rest: the tardigrade. Often called water bears, these microscopic creatures are nearly indestructible. Tardigrades can survive extreme heat, freezing temperatures, intense radiation, and even the vacuum of space. How do they do it? When conditions become too harsh, tardigrades enter a state known as cryptobiosis. In this state, they lose almost all of their water and shut down their metabolism. They curl into a tiny, dry form, almost like a suspended animation. In this condition, they can survive for years, even decades, without food or water. Experiments have shown that tardigrades exposed directly to space can survive and later return to normal life once conditions improve. It's not just survival, it's resilience at a level that seems almost unreal. While tardigrades are the most famous, they are not alone. Some insects and microscopic organisms also show remarkable resistance to extreme conditions. Certain species can survive freezing temperatures by producing natural antifreeze compounds. Others can endure dehydration by entering dormant states similar to cryptobiosis. Though not all of them can survive the full conditions of space, they demonstrate an important idea. Life can adapt in ways that push the boundaries of what we think is possible. These organisms remind us that survival is not always about strength. It's about flexibility, adaptation, and resilience. What about larger animals? Could any of them survive in space without protection? The answer, for now, is no. Larger animals rely on complex systems, breathing, circulation, temperature regulation, that require stable conditions. Without air, without pressure, and with constant radiation exposure, these systems cannot function. However, scientists have studied how animals behave in space environments with protection. Fish, rodents, and even insects have been sent into orbit to understand how life adapts to microgravity. These studies help us prepare for long-term space travel and deepen our understanding of biology beyond Earth. The study of space-surviving organisms is not just about curiosity, it has real-world importance. By understanding how tardigrades protect their cells from damage, scientists can explore new ways to preserve food, protect human tissues, and even improve medical treatments. These organisms may hold clues to surviving extreme environments, not just in space, but here on Earth as well. They also raise bigger questions. If life can survive such harsh conditions, Could it exist elsewhere in the universe? The possibility of life beyond Earth becomes more believable when we see how adaptable life can be. The universe is vast, filled with environments very different from our own. If tiny organisms can survive the vacuum of space, it opens the door to new possibilities. Life might exist in places we once thought impossible, hidden beneath ice, floating in atmospheres, or surviving in extreme conditions far from Earth. These ideas are no longer just science fiction, they are questions scientists are actively exploring. So, what animals can survive in space? The answer lies not in size or strength, but in resilience. Tiny creatures like tardigrades show us that life can endure even the most extreme conditions. They challenge our understanding of survival and remind us that nature is far more powerful and adaptable than we imagine. In the silent darkness of space, where survival seems impossible, life still finds a way.